Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. I'm Bernhard Müller, General Manager of Centi. We're a payment services and payment infrastructure services company from Zurich, Switzerland. And I'm happy to talk to you today about our complementary service to the current banking and financial industry services. And if you pay attention, you will find ways with our technology to make revenue that you're not making today. With that stated, thanks for having me here today. We're on the left side, we're seeing the Centi app. This is an app that's already in production. You can download it from the App Store or the Play Store. On the right side, we see my web browser, which I'm using. And before I even want to start the demo, I want to start here a little endurance test that we've actually performed 2 weeks ago. And I'm going to have 120 users transact on our system. Of course, this is simulated in a sense of the user, but it's our real system that is running. And I'm going to come back to the significance of this. For now, we just let it run like this. So what was this world record that I'm announcing? It's a world record in microtransaction processing. 2 weeks ago, for 24 hours, we have run our system essentially to the limit or to the bare limit. And we transacted 1.15 million transactions in 24 hours. That's about 12.5, 13 transactions sustained. These are all on-chain transactions in our Centi franc, Swiss franc stablecoin. So this is not just some tech demo. This is real money, real 1 cent transactions, of which we did 1.15 million off. The cost of doing that with a credit card, for example, would be well over 100,000 Swiss francs. In an Ethereum-based stablecoin, this would be about $13,000. I'm almost scared to tell you, for us, the cost was about 5 Swiss francs to do all this. I want to keep that in mind. What's also very important is this is end-to-end. We had a median transaction time of just under 3 seconds. We're working on getting that down still massively, but that's still under the threshold of basically what a contactless payment, for example, has to do. So it's definitely considered real time in regards to payments. Okay, exactly. One more thing I want to mention about the app, which is very important. This app and our technology in general is available for unbanked and underbanked people as well. So because we are doing transactions and helping to orchestrate transactions in digital cash, this means the compliance hurdles are much lower in comparison to account keeping of credit lines and debit lines and such. So this could also be very interesting for your business because you might not be serving a part of the population today which could actually generate significant revenue. Also, microtransactions can generate significant revenue with the right business cases. I'm going to show one of these cases right now. So while this load test is running here, we see it's already done 1,600 transactions in the time I was speaking. I'm going to show you a paywall integration that we have running. So for example, here I might be landing on this page because Google News knows I'm interested in payments and micropayments. So I land on this page, I start reading, and as you know, at some point there's always this annoying paywall, and I assume many of you have never actually subscribed to one of these services just because you were reading Google News, you just choose something else. Now what we offer is these elements which can be placed directly on the paywall. If I was reading on mobile, I would press this Pay Now button. Here on stage on the desktop, I'll actually use my app here to scan the QR code. Of course, we're using here 1 cent as a demonstration amount. Of course, it could be 70 cents, it could be $1.50, it could be $1,000, whatever you like. But of course, we want to demonstrate the power here. As soon as I press pay here, the payment will actually be processed, and as soon as it's processed, the paywall is directly removed. And we have what I call instant gratification. We have instant access to the content also for today's TikTok generation, no 20 clicks and entering of CVV codes and what else we usually have to do. And then we probably also have a subscription on top as well, which we don't forget to cancel. But of course, we also have integrations with payment services provider. For example, here, I'm going to show you how this looks in a typical sort of e-commerce checkout, the Centi integration. I'm going to pay here. This redirects to our own payment page. this case, it also detects I'm on desktop, so it just shows me the QR code. In this case, I can also choose how I'd like to pay. It's one of the strengths of Centi technology that you can have different payment methods behind it. I'm going to choose again the Centi franc stablecoin, which is fully backed, by the way, by a Swiss bank guarantee. So in case the issuer would default, which we never hope, a Swiss bank guarantee has you covered. And that's the payment. And this was all now running on our system while I was actually performing this endurance test as well. So I think that's quite significant to underline. This is technology that's already out there in the market. It's already being sold to infrastructure clients. And if your financial institution or your bank is working on stable coins, on e-money, on CBDCs together with the government, you should come and see us and talk to us at the booth, because we might have the technology that's just the right one for you. Likewise, if you're an investor and seeking to invest in such technology, you should also come and talk to us. If you're media and would like to know about this world record in microtransactions, we're happy to explain it more. And last but not least, if you're just a user that's curious, please download our app and give it a try, give us feedback, and also vote for us today on this demo day. With that, I thank you very much for your attention this late in the day, and I hope to see you tomorrow or later at the booth.